Hello everybody, my name is Lady Calimere. Welcome to my channel. I am doing a presentation on a very powerful goddess. She's one of the Hindu goddesses, one of the 10 Mahavidya, Dasa Mahavidya. She's a tantric goddess and her name is Bagalamukhi. Her original name was Valgamukhi, but it was changed, and one of the reasons was to keep her secrets and to change, because when you change the word, you change the meaning. Her Bagalamukhi means crane-faced goddess. But as Valgamukhi means to the like the Bagala means like the bit, like you put in a horse's mouth, and she is basically the goddess who is paralyzing goddess. Now, Bagalamukhi, Bagala or Bagla, as well as Bagala, the best place to worship her is facing east. Now, it is said that her altar should be like yellow, or it could be mustard colored, it could be citrine colored, whatever, yellow. The devotee should be wearing yellow. The devotee should be sitting on something yellow. All her offerings should be yellow, except for the case of offering of blood, as well as like lotuses or hibiscus flowers, or some people like to give her hibiscus flowers. So some people shy away from her because they're afraid of her, and she's one of the lesser known goddesses. And she also doesn't have a lot of temples, but her temples are yellow. They're painted yellow. I mean, you can look this up. Now, like I said, one should face east. And as you can see right here, this is her statue. And this is her right here, subduing the Asura, the demon Madan. And she is here. Here's her yantra, and you'll see what I have here is turmeric, because turmeric is very sacred to this goddess. She rises from the sea of turmeric. So I have a turmeric mala. I also have citrine, because you want to use something yellow. Turmeric is great. However, let me show you what happens eventually to turmeric malas. They eventually deteriorate. I mean, it takes a while for them to deteriorate, and it depends how you house them. My one mistake was to keep it by the AC air vent, and especially where I live, it's humid, so humidity does get into the home, and as you can see, because the second one I had it around the goddess and Kali. I put it around Kali because I didn't have an image of Bagalamukhi. I did have one. I made one, but eventually the mace got broken. So anyways, this is one of the traditional images. Sometimes she's seen with 2 arms, other times she's seen with 4 arms. Now, her throne is golden. Now sometimes you'll see lions on the armrest, like the head, like the part of the throne. Another time she'll be sitting on a throne, and on the throne her seat is actually, the cushion is actually a male corpse. Yes, a male corpse. Now, if you can't get an image of Bagalamukhi, you can have turmeric and use it, or you can get it in the root form. It comes in the root. There's also liquid turmeric. There's turmeric extract. But I would prefer you to actually get the powder or the root if you can't find her image. I got this one, neat one on Amazon.com. And one of the things that she is the power, she's called the Brahmastra, the weapon of Brahma. And basically, she's a nuclear bomb. That's what she is. Her power is like that of a doomsday bomb. And that's one of the reasons why she's scared. People are scared of. But hang on with me, because we're going to learn a lot. I'm going to teach you a lot about Bagalamukhi. And I really hope you enjoy it. Oh, here's the lion. Here's the corpse. Ah, see? This is the not the lion. This is the one with the corpse. See? Pretty cool. So, this is not the one with the lion. Okay. Now, Bagalamukhi. Some more things about her. Where her location is the body. The soft palate. Also called, like, she's around a place called the Indra Yoni. The Indra Yoni. And she is found, especially in the tongue. Very important, where her powers are in the tongue. The eyes, the ears, the nose. Even part of the third eye, the soft palate of your... Now, if you lift up your tongue, right? Now, fill your mouth with your tongue. Go past your teeth to the roof of your mouth. That's where, there's a little slit there. So right around there. Trust me, there is a slit that goes is there. That's where she is. She also is part of your heart center. Your heart center. Now, Bagalamukhi, there are 3 major stories about her. One of them I'm going to tell about Madan. Madan, he did a lot of austerities, okay? So a lot of prayers, a lot of devotion, and he was given the power of speech, vak siddhi. And he started to use it for bad things. Very, very bad things. And he started making people die. Whatever he wanted, he made come true. And he started on the gods. And he was causing a lot of trouble. Lots of trouble. So the gods got very upset, of course. So they worshipped her. And out of the sea of turmeric comes Bagalamukhi. She comes out of the sea, the Haridra Sea. Haridra Sea. And she comes after Madan. And she was literally immune to him. And, well, she was the only one to defeat him. So she pulled out his tongue. And here she's going to crack his skull in. But he asked, "Please, Devi, please spare me. Let me be worshipped with you." And she relented. The power of mercy. So sometimes she'll be seen with the demon's tongue in her mouth, ready to smash his face. As you see, her beautiful lotus feet doesn't even touch the ground. You see, she has a little place where a step stool. And you see, this is the active foot, this is more the resting foot, the ebb and flow of power, the receptive and projective. So another one was, there was a great cosmic storm, and it threatened to destroy everything. And the gods are scared, and so is Vishnu. So he dresses in yellow. where he becomes known as Pitambara Deva. He is the god that dresses in yellow. And he goes to the Haridra Sea, the Turmeric Sea, and he prays to Tripura Sundari. Tripura Sundari is another Mahavidya, which one day I will discuss. Her name means the beauty of the three worlds. Tripura is actually the Sundari is the third Mahavidya. Right now we're talking about the eighth Mahavidya, which is Bagalamukhi. So Tripura lights up the whole universe, the whole world. She lights up wherever she's at, because she's the beauty of the three worlds. And she brings forth Valgamukhi, where she becomes Pitambari Devi. So Pitambara is the god of dressed in yellow. Pitambari is the goddess, she who dresses in yellow, Devi, the goddess. And she stops the cosmic storm. She saves everything. And Vishnu worships her. Now, there's another one, lesser known story, where Parvati is very hungry and she's with Shiva, and he will not feed her. He will not, and he just said, wait. Well, she eats him, and then Shiva tricks her to letting her out, and he looks at her and say, "You're Bagalamukhi, without a wife, without a husband," and the smoke that came out of her is Dhumavati. That's one of the lesser known ones, and some people dispute that. That's fine. And they say actually the form that ate Shiva was actually Dhumavati, and Dhumavati is another Mahavidya. She, the beholder of smoke. But Bagalamukhi, why would one worship her if people are afraid? Well, some of the things that she does, some people say the word for it, I guess, is not kosher, is because there is a temple like really up in the mountains of North India that's hard to get to, but there's a lot of traffic. The poor, the rich, the influential go there, especially politicians right before an election, because she can help turn the events around, and she's a goddess. She's also Vak Devi. She's got she literally names the goddess of speech. Devi means she is, or she who is, which translates as goddess. So she is Vak Devi, so she gives the power to speak, to give great debates and great political speeches and whatever speech. Now, also with that, criminal masterminds. Some of the criminals, greatest criminals, gangsters will go to her and ask, "Hey, help me," Especially if you got court date, whether you're guilty or innocent, because sometimes the courts can be rigged against you. "Hey, I'm innocent. I didn't do this crime. Please help me." Or, "Hey, I'm guilty as sin. Bagalamukhi, I will worship you. I give you this offerings. Help me." So some people are like, "Yeah, it's not kosher." So she's also could be used for. She's also the goddess of poisons, goddess of witchcraft, goddess of sorcery, good and bad. She's also, if you're doing binding spells, she's a goddess of bindings. She binds people. She stops people. She could stop them dead, figuratively and literally. She can crack open a skull. So she can be used to stop up your enemies, to make everyone, if they're lying, make everyone see that they're lying, or bite your lying tongue. I have many experiences with this goddess, and you need to really have yellow on. Trust me on this. Please wear yellow. Even if it's mustard colored, could be mustard colored. It's fine. Any shades of yellow. Sit on yellow and have yellow. You do not want to offend this goddess, because she's also got like Kali. She's a goddess of paradox. However, it's what Bagalamukhi can do, not mukti. because Mukti means perfect. Bagalamukhi, the face of Valgamukhi. Valgamukhi can do. She can turn an ignorant person into a wise person. She can make someone healthy very sickly. She can make someone who feels old to feel young again. She can bring someone who is a great speaker into a bumbling fool, a total idiot. She could bring a loser into a winner. She could make someone worse than they were before or better than they were before. So Bagalamukhi is a very dark goddess in that sense. She's considered like in my like I'm a witch and a magician, so I would see her as a dark goddess. But she's actually very beautiful. She's not a crone like one like, oh, she's a crone goddess. No, her breasts are full. She's got like a slender waist. She's very beautiful to behold. Beautiful face, and she's matronly, but she's young. She has young youthfulness to her, and she's very hypnotizing. Oh my God, she's a mesmerizer. Like when I meditated on her, there were times when I literally just was so enthralled by her. I was in meditation for about 2 or 3 hours, and I thought it was only a half hour. I was like, where did the time go? I was so enthralled by her, I felt at times I stopped breathing. I mean, she's hypnotizing. You look into her eyes, and it's like, you know, in the movies in Count Dracula, look into my eyes. Yes, she's also a goddess of she can do, you could do hypnosis with her and self-hypnosis. So if you have like a chronic problem, uh, again, if you are sick, if you need help, please see a doctor. Please get your prescriptions filled. Use over-the-counter medicines. If you have any mental illness, I have to put this as a disclaimer. Please go see a therapist, because I really do believe in it. I'm not just saying I'm putting this disclaimer so I don't get sued. I'm not. First of all, I'm not making any money from this, and I don't care to make money from this. So, but I believe that Western medicine goes along with Eastern medicine, holistic medicine goes along with modern medicine. So anyways, if you have like say a gambling problem, go to, get help for it, go to different organizations that will help you, or yeah, but you can use her to help you along the way. So if you have like addiction to drugs or alcohol, she can help you, as she could turn someone, like I said, someone with an addiction to stop an addiction. Now her bija mantra is a letter mantra, is Hrim. Like Hrim, Hrim, but the L in it. Hrim. And that Hrim, that is the power to really control, stop, to bring to a standstill. So she can be used, that's just like her basic mantra. And she has like some other like really large mantras, and I've done them, and I really love this goddess. I really do. I really enjoy this goddess. As you can see, I even have like her yellow incense holder. Oh, and if you want to know what this is my Himalayan quartz. It's Svatnik Crow. It's the Sri Yantra. All goddesses, any goddesses in the Hindu tradition, and some people use it for non-Hindu goddesses, whatever. Kali, Tara, Bhuvaneshwari, Chamunda, Durga can be used. Now, the only god that can be used for this, the only male god, is Shiva. So, now, candles to be used for her, ghee candles. What are ghee candles? Well, ghee candles, you can make them. It's actually clarified butter. Now, you can buy specially made ghee candles. You're going to be paying, lots of money. Now, you can make your own ghee candles. And what you do is you get yourself some butter. And you could gently melt it. You want to gently melt it. And you could do is a double boiler, which is a pot here with water. And you put the other pot on top. And you just milk the butter. But you want, but I like to just put the pot there on the thing and just gently melt it. And you want to scoop all the solids away. And you want left with an oil, okay? You want to get the unsalted butter. That will make your life a lot easier. And what you do is you put it in like molds, and you put a wick in, and you can put it in the refrigerator, let it harden up, or even the freezer. And then when you're ready to use it, let it like cool down from the freezer, and then you light it. Because that actually feeds the deities. You could use it for Chinnamasta, Durga, Kali, Shiva, you know. So not only does it provide light, it provides food. Or yellow candles. As you can see, these are even appropriate. They're yellow colored. So, yellow candles, okay? Gold candles too. So gold is also a good color for her, like this. Even like this brass color is perfect for her. Now, Bagalamukhi, she can help you with court problems. You're guilty or innocent. She can help you with, say, you're suing someone, or if you're being sued, or for family court, or for like custody cases. You can use her. She's good for all around protection. And this is the thing. A lot of people, oh, she's a bad goddess. She's an evil goddess. She does poisons and black magic. But one of her main priorities is to protect her devotee. She protects the one who calls her. Whether they're good or bad, she's gonna put. That's why some people could just like they want to pull her hair out with her. But why? I mean, and some people are afraid of her because she's feminine and she's powerful and she does this, and but it would be okay if it was a male god. Come on, man. Anyways, she helps with chronic problems, and she can cause chronic problems. She helps with accidents, so if you have accidents or accident protection, call 1-800 Bagalamukhi. No, that's not funny. Okay, I'm being silly, but I gotta be a little silly here. I'm a trickster person, so I like my trickster deities, but we're not gonna get into that. Now, with the things that she's a paralyzing goddess, so she can cause she can help with anything with paralysis, temporary paralysis. Once this, I'm not gonna get into that, but once your central nervous system is cut, it's cut. That's it. So, okay, her bird is her bird is a crane. So sometimes she's called the crane-faced ones, and cranes are seen around her, and cranes are also said to be a deceitful bird because speech is also very deceitful. Like, also people nowadays have ways of communication. She deals with speech where, everyone seems to have a voice, but no one seems to be heard at all. But anyways, you can like literally twist things. You could be a good con man with Bagalamukhi. You could be a good salesman, a good good speaking politician, or a lawyer. Lawyers definitely need to know how to have the power of speech. So you want to get your job as a lawyer is to eat, or prosecutor is to prosecute the person, or to get them off. Or to defend, there's a lawyer for children, protect children, and you got to be able to speak to the judge. You got to be able to speak to the jurors. If you're a bumbling fool in court, oh, well, you just lost. And you need the power of speech to be a lawyer, right? Right? How about a news person? You want to be, if you're a reporter for the news and you're speaking, you need to have a way of being speech. So sometimes speech can be deceitful. So she's definitely her favorite people are definitely magicians and sorcerers and witches and poisoners. So I'm not advocating of you poisoning anyone. So that is not what I'm advocating. Okay? I'm just don't shoot the messenger. I'm just teaching about her. So she also has the ability to stop your your id, your ego too. And she's able to help you to curb your desires, to curb your spending, to curb she can stop you from saying something stupid. If you're a person that's always got that foot mouth disease, every time you speak, open your mouth, you'll put your foot in it. But she can help you. And she can help you to be able to have confidence when you speak. You know, sometimes I get nervous with these videos. I'm like, oh my God, did I make a mistake? I gotta redo it. I get nervous. So Bagalamukhi is going to give you confidence, because she's a goddess of confidence. So if you got to stand in front of your student body or your peers and make a speech, and you're sweating and everything, Bagalamukhi is going to help you with that. So Bagalamukhi, she could be used to stop gossip, because gossip can really hurt you. Gossip has been known to even drive people to suicide. So gossip can be extremely hurtful and damaging for a long time. It just takes a few, sly words to get someone to believe it, and all of a sudden someone could be the school slut, or be considered whatever. You can get really damaged by gossip. You can lose your job. You can lose your career. You can literally be shamed out of your town through gossip. So gossip can be, turn into something really harmful. So you can use her to stop gossip. Now she's the mother of all speech. Now one of the things is she relates to Tara, the second Mahavidya. We're not talking about the Bodhisattva Tara. We're talking about the goddess Tara. Where Tara is words, sound, and like the vibration in speech. Okay, now when speech, sound, and vibration turns to light, that is Valgamukhi. All offerings can be yellow. Now some of them could be, I'm going to give you some ideas. Some of them are traditional, some of them aren't. You can give her corn on a cob. That's as long as it's yellow corn. Give her turmeric, liquid, root, or powder is perfect for her. You can leave these her. You can give her yellow flowers, any yellow flowers, even daisies. Go pick some daisies. And that can also be symbolism as a, hey, make someone push up daisies. You know what I mean? That means to be, hey, kill them, Valgamukhi. Yellow roses, yellow tulips, yellow carnations, yellow apples, yellow pears. Yellow raisins, gold, yellow jewels like you can give her yellow crystals. You can give her topaz. You give her citrine, iron pyrite, which is also commonly known as fool's gold. You can give her yellow designs in brass. Also, you can give her a club, because she likes maces or clubs like this, or like a hammer. Even if it's not yellow, you can literally give her a hammer, because that's what she likes, because that's what she uses. You give her any yellow foods. I wouldn't give her lemons. Lemons are kind of sour. That's one thing I would not advocate on giving her, unless you're using it for a spell. Yeah, lemons are associated with Lakshmi, not Lakshmi. Lakshmi, which is Lakshmi is the goddess of riches and beauty, where Lakshmi is her sister, which Lakshmi loves. Lakshmi loves Lakshmi, but wherever Lakshmi is, Lakshmi cannot be. Lakshmi means without light, without debt. She's poverty. So now other things like yellow curry dishes you can give her, but I wouldn't give her beef. I'd shy away from giving her anything with beef, and I possibly wouldn't give her any pork. Now, some people are say, hey, wait a minute, Hindus are vegetarians. Not every one of them are. And some of them were not in that tradition where they only offer their gods and goddesses meatless dishes. Sorry to disappoint, but there are, and there's more sacrifices to animals, and there still are to this day. Okay? So I'm not going to get into that. Now, she loves a flower called champak flower, which is a yellow flower. And she loves, like, anything yellow, give her yellow clothing, yellow silk, you know. She loves that. So anything yellow. And she's associated with anything yellow. So, you know, when you look in the sky and you see a yellow sun, that's her, or a yellow sky. You can put pictures of yellow skies there. So you can put that on her altar. Now, Valgamukhi, she can have a mean temper. Okay? And she, like I said, she's also like a warrior. Her energy, she's hypnotizing, but she can use that for good or for bad. Now, she can also still the thoughts. So if if you're having an anxiety attack, she's a goddess to help you with that, to still the thoughts, still the fear, silence the mind. She can be used for anxiety attacks, to stop it, still it. Because what happens when you're anxiety? You're that, and your heart's beating, and you're thinking all these terrible things that can happen. Oh my God, I'm going to lose my job. I'm going to lose my family. I'm going to lose my friends. Blah, 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 blah. And you're having a million thoughts per second, it seems. And it's just like you're sweating profusely. And when it gets really bad, she can start calming it down. Silence the mind. Calm it. Bring it to a stop. A standstill. So she can cool tempers. She could turn calmness into chaos, fights into peace. She can also knock sense into someone or knock the sense out of someone. So she could be used to help someone or destroy someone. Oh, speaking of destroyers, I got Sir Mew Mew ready to come here to destroy my altar. Why not? There he is. So now he's a YouTube star. So she's the goddess that can also teach. Oh, no, that's why I didn't have the candles that are incense. She's a god. She's a goddess that can teach magic, occult powers, and yeah, this club already came broken when I bought it from Amazon. I had to glue it back. I don't need him to break it. So she can teach all of that, and calming techniques. When you have anxiety, you just say, how do I calm down? She may even tell you to give us. She wants me to tell you guys chamomile and lavender is great for that, and it is great for anxiety. So, oh, chamomile flowers. She just told me, don't forget chamomile flowers because they're yellow. And what does chamomile do? Really, Sir Mew Mew? Do you have to be destructive and noisy? Yes, he does. He must. So anyways, chamomile flowers are great for like sleep and calming of the mind. And yarrow is also yellow, which also deals with psychic. And when you drink yarrow tea, but be careful because if you have allergies, you may not want to. Just, some people are allergic to yarrow. Stop it, mister. Sir Mew Mew. Here's your toy, okay? So yarrow is used for that. So, now one of the things that she likes to wear on her head is actually a crescent moon. Sometimes she's seen with a crescent moon on her head, where she wears the moon on her head as a crescent. Now, the recitation of different of her mantras is said to believed to have miraculous powers. Yellow is very auspicious colors. It's what the brahmachari wears. It's almost as close to white color, where Harish Johari says this also repels germs, and I'm not going to go by that because I believe in whatever. It is said to repel germs. That doesn't mean dress yellow in this pandemic and you'll be safe. So that's what I'm trying to say. However, it also can be used against people sending you stuff and negative. So turmeric, and remember I said she's a goddess of the mind. Studies have shown, different studies, that in India they have less, anywhere where they eat a lot of curry, they have less cases of Alzheimer's and dementia than in other parts in the world. And one of the things is turmeric. Interesting enough, it's also used as you can use it as an antiviral, antibacterial. It's good for the mind to help. I'm not saying it's gonna totally prevent, but it can help prevent Alzheimer's and dementia. So it's good for the mind. Interesting enough how we connect that, and she rises from the sea of turmeric. See, this is turmeric. I just brought this out. I also have a bottle of turmeric in one of my altars that represent her. So, Bagalamukhi mantra and her mantras can be used by those who are going to face losing businesses, especially during the time of pandemics. It's happening a lot. People caught who are being falsely accused and going to, again, gossip, false accusations, people, court cases, and debt problems and obstacles in your way. She can use it to smash obstacles. So you can use her in a road opening spell, Abre Camino spells. You get yourself a road opener candle, do the road opener spells, and use her. But remember, please keep the altar like mustard colored yellow. I'm telling you, do that. Wear yellow, something yellow. It could be just like a yellow sweatpants, yellow nightgown. It could be a yellow or golden star. It could be gold. It'd be glitter and sequins. It could be as elegant as you want it. And also make sure you're sitting on something yellow. It could be just a yellow cloth on your seat, or you could put like yellow cushion or yellow pillows of gold. So, and use it to her to open the way, or to smash trash and smash your enemy. Smash and trash. So, other things that I want to talk about her. My arm is getting tired holding this big thing. Is that, stop it, mister. Why must you do these horrible things? So she could be used, I swear, for concentration. So if you got ADD. Now, ADD could be a blessing and a curse. I found out I have ADD. But it has helped me a lot because she's one of the goddesses that has helped me. Because with my ADD, it's like if I read one book, I get bored. So I read 2 or 3 books, and I could put one here, one here, one here. And when I graduated from college, with my ADD, I got and I graduated with honors. And again, she will teach you how to focus and how to use your ADD for your benefit. And where some people cannot, like, concentrate on 2 or 3 books. I can concentrate on books or going on the internet, watch a show about something I want to learn about, and then retain it, and use it in my schoolwork. So she could teach you how to use what you think is a curse into a blessing. And she can easily take those blessings away from people, so you can use her against people. So she's the Brahmastra, the weapon of the goddess. She can be used as your weapon. And then the people that don't like about her is that she can be used against innocent people. So just remember that. Now, Pitambari, as she's also called, the goddess in yellow, is that she loves birds. She really does love birds. Crane is one of them, but some people say that she actually has a head of a duck, as well as sometimes a parrot. However, most of people are going to say crane. So she does love birds. So, also she faced east, and east is that of realization, spiritual realization, and the association, like in Wicca with air, is again thoughts, the mind. Realize we use this for clarity, like the thought, clarity of thoughts, the air, and what does the brain live on? Not only just glucose. Of course, the brain needs glucose. When you go on these glucose-free diets, you're gonna die. But what's the other thing? Oxygen, air. So when you breathe, you're breathing in oxygen for your brain. Because when you start losing oxygen, you start getting, like, you can't concentrate. You start getting dull-minded. So now another one is that Bagalamukhi can bring intelligence. Again, deals everything that deals with the brain, functions of the brain. So if you have some anything with the speech, anything with speaking your mind, to speak your mind, or to get information, I'm gonna pick your brain. All that is her domain. And remember, she can turn the idiot into a poet. She can help you with any like oral tests. She can help you with that, and anything with sharpening the mind. But she can also help you stop your mind from certain things. And sometimes, when you're having bad thoughts or negative thoughts, she can help you to yoke that in and stop it. Now, another thing that you can do against your enemy that's speaking ill of you, you can visualize them as Madan. But she's pulling their tongue, and you can actually see her take her mace and smash their heads. And I've used her for good and for when I had to go to war against someone that was bad. And I have used her with great success. Bagalamukhi. She's a very good friend to have. She really is a very good teacher. She is someone that, I wish more people would understand who she is instead of shying away and being afraid of her. Some people say, oh, you have to be initiated to talk to her, because there's, more and more things are coming into light. That's why Valgamukhi, that name has come into light, because this information is need to be known now. It's, we're in the Kali Yuga. So now, here's the thing. She also rules over subtle perception, which can make us feel misery or whatever, to perceive things. You know, like two people can perceive you know, two different views of going to France or going to England, or maybe a perception of art, piece of artwork. So she helps you with judgment. Now, one of the things a lot of people think about when they get really old is that the people think it's memory that goes. Actually, the first thing that usually goes is judgment. When your mind starts to go into these whatever, all these different brain problems and ailments as you get old, people think it's just memory. It's actually judgment. Judgment goes first, and especially with fibromyalgia. Sometimes, not just with your memory, you get fibro fog, where you feel like you can't remember anything. You can't remember a lot of things, like what's that actor's name, or what's my cat's name. It's fibro fog is a bugaboo for people who suffer from fibromyalgia. So when as you get dementia, or you go into that, or when your mind gets old, and your judgment is the first thing to go, usually. So she can help you with it. She can help you make better judgments. So people who have bad judgments would benefit from her. Bagalamukhi, please help me with my judgments. And all because you're outside. Let's say you're outside and you need Bagalamukhi's help. Oh, I'm not in yellow. I can't call her. How about visualizing a yellow light around you? And visualize yourself in yellow. When you need the mother, she's going to come. She's not going to say, well, you're in black right now. I don't want to come to you. Especially if you have a connection with her, see yellow all around you. Because sometimes I have called her, once in a while I've called her in an emergency. Or when someone was just being really rude. And you visualize a yellow light around her and you call her to peg someone's tongue, or to protect you from someone's words, or if they're doing chanting against you. And another thing is, she is a goddess of chants, so she could teach you good chants and good, so those who do chanting, or she's also the goddess of, I keep in japa mantra, which is a repetitive mantra, so just think about that. So she can help you, and that's where she combines with Tara, because Tara is the goddess of the word. So we see these in Hinduism, all goddesses are one goddess, or all deities are one deity for the most part. I'm not going to say this for every Hindu. I'm not going to speak for every Hindu. I refuse. But that's how it's seen, but they come to different energies, and you'll see the Bagalamukhi energy is different from Krishna's energy, and Krishna's energy is different from Shiva's energy. So I'm really not going to get into this, but she could be very terrifying, but she can also be very merciful. And she loves her she is very merciful to her devotees. But remember, she is not going to be like some other deity. She's going to say, you know better. You should have done this or done that, whatever. But like I said, even though she comes dressed in light and she's beautiful, she is dark. It's in my tradition. But that doesn't mean she's evil. Dark doesn't mean evil. I mean, is night evil? You know, is all because someone is wearing black? Are they evil, or because their skin is black? Does that make them evil? Black cat's evil? Give me a break. Come on, man. So, anyways, uh, light is not always good. You ever hear the word, the sentiment, the term, the way to hell is paved with good deeds? So, anyways, like I said, she can uproot a politician, or she can make someone a politician. She can turn a king into a beggar, and a beggar into like very royal, like king like, you know. She's a goddess of bliss. She does bring bliss. I mean, through her hypnotic powers, she can bring you into the world of bliss. She could be the uprooter of wicked people. She can also delude the minds of people. She can help you be a conqueror. She can help you with good fortune. Gold. And like I said, gold. Gold is money. You know? Gold is currency, I would say. And she resides, she's also, that's her color, gold. So, she can help you with that. She'll help you with the wealth, a long life. She'll help you, some people worship her for sons and daughters. She's a goddess of sovereignty. She's you know, a lot of people just go maiden, mother, throne in my tradition. I say maiden, warrior, mother, crone, and sovereign queen. I would say she's sovereign. You know, she can help you with victory, to inner happiness, outer happiness, to to really feel that power, and to really help you learn as a student and teach as a teacher, and never ever stop learning. If you know it all, then means you can't learn anymore. I'm a know-it-all. Say someone says you're a know-it-all, or he's a know-it-all. Well, if you're a know-it-all, you no longer need to learn. You end up stop learning. I'm always learning. So before I go, I'm just going to sum it up. She can help you with against someone's wrath. So if you got like the wrath of a queen down you, or a wrath of a politician, the wrath of a judge, a wrath of a prosecutor, a wrath of the king, she can help you. If you've been bound by someone, she can unbind. So if someone did a binding spell, she could be used to unbind. Okay? People have used her to help people get out of jail, or to prison, or to reduce their time in prison, or to help, their loved ones in prison, because they're bound. They're in prison. So, Bagalamukhi, I hope you really learned about her. I hope you enjoyed this video. And I hope I earned a like. If I didn't, then don't give me that like if I didn't earn it. And if I didn't earn you as a subscriber, then don't subscribe to me. Okay, if I earned it, then give me a like, subscribe, and share this video if I have earned it. And there's so much to learn about this goddess, and I really do hope you enjoy this. This has been like almost an hour presentation. Thank you for watching. I am blessed by you, the viewers. So my video is nothing without you. My video is nothing without you viewers. So a thumbs up to you guys. Even if you only watched it for 5 minutes. Thank you for watching. Thank you. And good night. Or good day. Thank you for watching, Jai Ma.